Sheung Agbabiaka, Sheung, we still know the fact that in a few days' time, we'll be having the All-African Games. The All-African Games is like the African Olympics. Nigeria is participating, is one of the top nations in the world of sport in Africa. We have Egypt, who has the old record, but the updates is that South Africa, Tunisia are already in Accra for the 13th All-African Games. Where All-African Games is being mentioned, what comes to your mind, Sheung?
Well, I think this is a sporting event where you have to showcase what you have as an athlete. You know, it's almost significant to what they do in Olympics. It's track and field, football, and many other sporting events, badminton, tennis, and all encompasses into so many. So it's an All-African Games. If I'm correct, some of the games that will be played will actually determine if some teams will actually qualifying for the Olympics. So obviously, it's a great sporting event where talent are being spotted, and then where artists will have opportunities to show what they have in stock for their country.
So does it come with pride? Why is the biggest sporting event in the continent of Africa? But more often time, we don't get so much of 55 African countries. Some, like you rightly said, some games are going for the first time, and some games are also qualifiers to the Olympics. Do you think the Africans, apart from the athletes and the stakeholders, do you think Africans look forward to the African Games?
Well, it's not as pronounced as the Olympic, but yeah, many people look forward to the All African Games. I mean, that's where you spot your talents most of the times. Yeah, so I think they do look forward to the African Games, but not as pronounced as the big one, which is the Olympics. But of course, it's a sporting event that African could celebrate over the years, and of course, it's the biggest event in Africa, like you call it, where talent will be spotted, where a lot of individuals will be shown, and the records will be broken. And then, South Africa, Libya, and then so many other countries. I mean, Ghana bid for this All-African Games in 2018 when they had the opportunity, and they built a very good facilities where they obviously said that their track and field is one of the best compared to European standard. Yeah, I mean, it's a good development, and of course, it's a good thing that All African Games is here in Africa, and then we can spot talents that will represent us outside the shores of our country.
Yeah, okay. It's the biggest sporting event in the world, in Africa, in the continent of Africa. But I know that you are planning to go to the Olympics. Why are you not having a thought of coming to the African Games, since it's one of the biggest sporting events in the continent of Africa? I'm just saying, Agbabiaka.
Well, I mean, coming to Africa to watch All African Games will be a very good opportunity, you know, and then traveling by myself sometimes can be a little bit expensive. Oh, okay. And then, of course, Europe is much closer to me when it comes to Olympics. France is just a milestone away from me here, so it's very easy for me to step into France than to pay an expensive trip to Africa. But it doesn't really matter. Wherever sport is, that's where I go. So yeah, maybe next time I probably will feature in the next All African Games.
Yes, thank you very much, Sheung Agbabiaka. Thank you for your time. Sheung is an international sport journalist. He has traveled around the world for the sake of sport. He will be at the Olympics, and we hope we can get to talk to him when he gets to Paris to give us the update on Africans' participation, especially Nigeria's participation over there. And let me let this out of that. Sheung will be drawn between following the games of Nigerians or African Games and also Estonia. He's based in Estonia, and when the game comes, competition becomes between an Estonian team and a Nigerian team. Whose side are you going to be?
I'm going to be on the side of Nigeria. That's my motherland.
Okay. Yes, thank you very much, Sheung Agbabiaka.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, that's all for today. We've looked at the issues concerning Perseo, and also not forgetting we looked at Popoba. Is this the end of an era for just a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful career? And lastly, if you're just joining us, that was on the 13th African Games. Nigeria is going to participate. The update is that some African countries are already in Accra, and most of the games is going to be in the city of Accra. So we hope. Egypt has the highest numbers of medals. They've won it many times. One of the best sporting nations in the continent of Africa. So yes, at this moment, I'll be leaving you as the curtain is drawing close to the end of the program. I want to leave with a fantastic moment of how Usain Bolt was made. Usain Bolt, how he was made, is the fastest man alive. So for those of you that want to see that for every giant, every greatness, there's always a beginning. This moment, you need to stick to your devices and watch the fastest man alive. I'm Muda Shishitu. Same time next week, we'll be giving you all what you need to know in the world of sport. Bye for now.